Obviously, still opportunity for the teams to qualify to the minor, and the winner of that minor will have to fly out to the major the week after.
And they just trade hits middle already. One hit, one hit. Nice and simple. So this CK, this is the guy who did a lot of work last game. We'll see if Sumail can do it again.
Oh yeah, it's just crazy how fast suddenly the CK was able to just ramp up. We just looked away, we looked back. The guy has a heart, and then suddenly he's just taking the heart away of all EG fans.
I wonder why they Radiant placed that Observer Ward so early. Bottom lane,
so they can see them, duh.
Yeah, but they're already standing on the hill, weren't they?
So they can see the rune.
But can't you see the rune standing on the hill?
I mean, after, not...
Oh, okay, yeah, but why not just place it later? Aren't you wasting, like, almost a minute on this
Because
ward?
if they see them, they're going to be warded.
I guess. I don't know. You know, I love wards, so I just feel like a little bit of a, waste of a minute there. What is it, 2 for 2 runes? Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm. All right, 2 for 2, and for the time being, at least, is this a...
Looks like a tri-lane
setup here coming out from the Quincy side. Oh, never mind. MSS will take his business to the top. SVG and Sumail will be the laning matchup. MSS joining the side of Yawar on the Legion Commander.
Yep, and it was scouted out early so they know because they had that ward already in lane on Dire.
And yes, Slark versus Kunkka.
We did see it. It was the Chris Luck game. We've seen a Slark versus Kunkka, and I don't know if it was just Chris Luck, but that Slark took over the game. So curious to see how that Quinn versus Abed style goes.
Look at the harassment on the top lane already. Arteezy, he can't get Blood Rage on level 1 because he's just gonna die. Overwhelming odds, extra damage plus from Arcane Bolt, and this is a zoning tool plus it's a pure damage. 125 pure damage. It's AoE. And I expect him to get Thirst on level 2 and then get 1 point in Blood Rage because Fly went through the Restoration level 1, has 3 mangoes.
It feels good. I mean, look at Arteezy was back to full health after that just because of Fly. It is scary. Meanwhile, I don't know, Ramses and SVG are just kind of dancing. Ramses pulled the creeps down bottom, and now Sumail's doing the same thing, so... Feels like a 1v1 lane, but it is 2v2. SVG does need to be a little bit careful here.
Oof. Hard shots onto Fly there. He will pop the salve on the side.
And this is weird. So what does the Skyraz do now? Does he just go suicide? He might use 1 more bolt, but then he's just out of mana because he doesn't have any mangoes, no clarity. He's a little bit
he should die for sure.
Yeah. And they didn't even waste that much. Look at Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor, 3 tangos of sticks, still 2 mangoes. Honestly, it feels like EG is doing pretty good in this top lane.
Yeah, they're playing this lane way better.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like you almost just shouldn't even use your abilities on Radiant unless you're going to kill Fly, because they will just heal you out. Oh, and a DD rune for the Kunkka middle versus Slark. That's like almost better than a regen rune for him.
Yeah, for now, Slark is in a good spot. At least 14-5 CS to 8-1 of Kunkka, but that DD you mentioned should help a bit. How's bottom doing here? Ramses and Crit have the wave now pushing on forward here, but Sumail is working his best with a lot of the CS that's been happening under the tower.
Pretty calm game so far.
The last one started pretty calm too.
It did.
Double damage Kunkka.
With
so Tidebringer takes 1/3 of the Slark's HP.
That's like it's like the one hero you'd rather have that than a regen. You're just like, oh, all right, I guess I start winning this lane now. But now he'll get bullied back. Top he still has 3 tangos. I'm looking at the regen battle here, and well, I think EG's just super happy with what's going on top. He's actually running at Yawar.
Yeah, Yawar's dead.
Hey, he is.
That goes out. And
double slow.
Well,
body block.
But just kill him. Just kill MSS. He's sitting at 0 armor.
Yep, they do it.
Hey, they're gonna double.
Woo, they do.
Holy
right there.
Artur Babev.
Wow.
The king is back. Holy
They read that opening and they take it and run it all the way back to
Doesn't even skill Blood Rage on level 3. He wanted the extra move speed and the attack speed after he got the kill on the first hero.
That's this top lane is so disastrous for Quincy. It's over. They can do nothing top anymore. It's going to be a lot up to CC&C on this middle Slark to rotate up there, make stuff happen, like maybe level 5, 6, 7, I don't know. It's tough to leave the mid lane as a Slark because you know you're owning it. But if top lane's like, yo, we're getting destroyed, you have to eventually rotate out and help them, even if you are just free farming middle.
It's just a matter of knowing the right time to harvest the rotate.
Uh-oh, Crit is very in trouble bottom. Looks like he probably is going to go down. He does have a level 2 heal. They might heal bomb. Watch out, SVG.
Oh, one more Arcane Bolt would do it.
He's
SVG
great.
wants to hit him. It does manage to cancel the salve, but he will live on.
Mix it out. All right. Nice and calm again. There is going to be 3 bottom, that means. So, yeah, they've given up on top. They're like, whatever. You can.
Good luck, you are.
Good luck, you are. Yeah, have fun, dog.
I don't think he's gonna have fun.
Hey, he is not. I think you just leech experience, last hit with some overwhelming odds. It is going to be the 5-minute rune battle. That's going to be the big one. You have 3 bottom and just 1 top. Yuar might be able to secure his own. He should just.
No, he doesn't want to go for it.
Yeah, but he'll get his own, so it will be a 3-for-1 for them, which is nice.
This will do.
No bottles yet.
Okay, CS-wise, though, we still obviously see Quinn there at the top. Sumail's holding his own in the bomb lane, whether he has 2 to 3 teammates joining him or whatever the case may be.
Man, I can't believe CK is actually the highest net worth, even with Arteezy getting a first blood, free farm, and a 2nd kill. Now he's not. He gets passed.
I know you like to lie, Grant.
I do. It's actually like, if I had to say one of my pastimes, that would be it, right there.
A liar
Yep.
with his pants on fire.
You guys have seen that movie, right? With Jim Carrey,
It's a
right?
fantastic movie.
It is. That's, God, that
One of the best
hilarious.
blooper reels like ever for me.
Is it? I've never seen it. I gotta
it's a
check
good
it out. Okay. Look at all those wards. Yeah, I just see a circle bottom of the mid. There's a lot of wards in that one little area. 2 from Dire, 1 from Radiant.
Oh, pull back here. Sumail looking to make the strike onto RAMZES, and it looks like he should be able to get it. One last crit strike will guarantee it.
There we go.
And yeah, anything they can get to mend this bottom lane because top had been bleeding out quite a bit in the laning phase.
And I like.
Unintended for Bloodseeker.
Nice.
Thanks, my brother. Thanks, my brother.
I like what's maybe going to happen here bottom. Fly rotated down. He has an invis. They know the invis rune because that observer ward, though. It's actually a fresh observer ward, the same exact one from Radiant, which is newly placed. But they're nervous because where is Fly, right? You don't know. You saw him pick up the invis rune, but he still hasn't showed. The Radiant actually scans to see if he's on top of him, and he's not.
And here he comes, creeping behind Crit's position. A scan comes out, as you mentioned, but not going to find it.
They're trying to bait something.
Yeah, I was gonna
3v3.
They're not striking, though, Grant.
They're not striking.
They're not
They're
striking.
holding. Bloodseeker does have an ultimate. Now, the problem is he can't... I don't know if he can solo kill Yuar under the tower. He can just press the attack, and kind of
he
stand
DPs
there.
out.
Yeah. That makes it really easy, too, actually, yes.
TP is always fantastic to have, of course.
Just TP.
Did you know that there's people in 2019 who don't buy a TP against a Bloodseeker, even in high MMR brackets?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
There's really even no more excuses now since the TP doesn't even take an item slot.
There
anymore.
really isn't, yeah.
like-
Ramsey's bottom. They might be able to... I think he might go down here.
Oh, they just got him in the bottom lane preview. Oh, Sumail all but guaranteeing it with that ult, but they stun it up. The coconuts were there. They need a little bit more. They're not going to get it. Fly, the paramedic, bails out.
SVG?
Oh!
SVG. That's a nice play. Chases with the decay, knowing the
They're not
full zone.
done yet. They're going to go in for Captain Fly as well.
That's going to be a tower, too. That's... Wow. That's a super big turnaround in this game.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a tower, but...
Oh, it will be. Are you sure?
Structures are fortified.
They're going to back out. They don't want to get the tower quite yet. They're good for now.
they don't want to have this
Yeah.
much
I mean, they
advantage.
could.
When
They
they
don't wanna-
die, yeah.
They
Either way
made the
to gold.
conscious decision to decide not to do it, though they easily had the power to do so.
Dude, Quinn is just having a great time middle. He's actually behind the Kunkka. Well, now he's not. They're pretty much dead even, but I think a Slark with
Guy's
farm
lying.
early is just a little bit better. You think you should still go drums or like Shadow Blade Lacoste?
He can get Midas.
Midas, all right. And just secure the late game?
Yep, the early game's going well.
Even
For him.
Yuar isn't doing that bad anymore, surprisingly. Still way down, but getting levels.
Yeah, he has a lane to work with here, obviously, with Arteezy.
He's doing well
on the other side.
He bought a bracer.
Uh-oh, bottom lane. This tower's actually going to go down. They're going to find a kill because Abed's here. Yeah, this time, I guarantee they'll get a tower bottom. Dyer will.
Grand Grant guarantee.
Yeah, I didn't guarantee last time.
That's true. That's true. To bring SVD down. The glyph is going to get pulled out.
What?
I don't know why, but it happened.
And they will. But it's going to be...
They will. Tower is gone.
Yeah.
Almost there. It's
Halfway there.
They're going to get it in... They're not
In the next 10 minutes, for sure.
Yeah, easily. Maybe I'm just not like a tower guy. I'm more of a hero kill guy. I can call hero kills, but
How about this one?
Not my thing. Yeah, I have a feeling Sumail. I think he's fine.
It's just that EG is playing bad and not taking those towers, and now you're looking dumb. You need to have a word with them.
Sumail hit with the ult.
He is dead.
Yeah.
Bottom tower is under attack.
That's a full 3-man core rotation from EG. They could find SVG as well.
Quinn's here. Rotation's coming. EG. If they get overzealous and out of position, this could cost them a bit. It looks like they're going to make the decision.
Overwhelming gods, the big one.
Quinn gets the
missed.
bounce onto Abed.
He wants the duel. He wants the duel.
Come here. Got it. That should be damage. Yep.
That's nice.
Any more? Crit?
They could find Ramsey.
Ramses.
He doesn't have his ult. But the creeps block him out.
Yeah.
That was nice. So a lot of core rotations from both teams. They're just matching up with each other.
Done here yet.
Press the attack.
Jesus.
They will hit the showers. And Quincy crew.
Dude, look at all the wards bottom. 2 from Radiant, 3 from Dire, all within like that little radius. They are really focused down there.
That could be the reason why Tower didn't
Aren't
go
dying?
down.
Yeah, it makes a lot of
That
sense
makes
now.
a lot
Too
of
much
sense.
vision.
Too much sense almost.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Fly's having a good time. Oh, well, not anymore. Level 4 versus level 4. MSS with a haster, and he's like, all right, free kill, sick. And he gets a free lane to himself. It says EG's up by 1K, but honestly, this feels pretty nice for Quincy crew right now, especially with the smoke going middle.
Here comes Sumail. Yawar.
He has duel again.
Smoked up mid lane. Ramses. There's the duel.
I don't think they'll get the damage, but they should get the kill.
Oh, they'll get the
They'll
damage.
get the damage.
They'll get the damage. And then Arteezy walks in, pops out the ulti. And, well, as Slart hides back within the tree,
No
the
ulti
heal.
for 3.
There, he's holding, he's waiting, he goes, no, but it's not going to be good enough. Arteezy actually managed
They're all
to
dead
last
now.
on that one, and the EG could run down the Quincy crew.
They're nice. Tor hits the other 2, so it lowers their HP, so Arteezy just moves quicker. That's such a nice
Okay,
play.
but they're not dying yet. Sumail decides to turn and fight, but there, the damage fights forward. It's going to be Arteezy again, claiming another. Could he get the third? Yes.
They're all dead. They're just
That's
all
a
dead.
triple kill. Technically, this could be an ultra for sure.
Rampage! Give it to him! Dude, that's a...
Wow.
That's way too much. When Slark dies, they should have just tried just running away, not helping team, just run.
Dang. That was a hemorrhage.
Full team wipe, 12 minutes in. You don't see that very often.
Not often. And if you didn't know, it seems like the Fighting Pepegas have actually secured their spot at the major, 2-0ing J-Storm.
The Pepegas are going to China.
Ooh, Arteezy. Dude, the body
So
block
dead.
by Abed. That was nice.
Also, he needs to put the stout shield in inventory. Could save a life.
Never know.
Now, these two teams fighting for that other major spot. Only 3 spots.
3 spots.
Three spots
So
for NA.
The loser of this game, that means will play J-Storm, right after this game. And man, it's a 4K lead for EG, but Lacoste talked about they do have that early game. They are on a little bit of a timer. But seems like they're having a pretty good time.
Dyer's top
All
tower.
right, a little bit of a minor evasion coming out from EG. We see Ramses pull the trigger onto the shapeshift, and he's on the chase. Look at it go
Oh,
for a
this
little
is the
bit.
best
A little
target.
bit of that chicken dinner. The Birdman looks good.
Top tower.
Must eat. He's healing so much from the pressing attack.
Gosh.
Maxed out.
He got it, though.
Does.
He died because he doesn't have the red wings.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Fly. They could connect up, maybe get this duel win, but he can't do it by himself, especially with that heal.
Top tower.
God, they are playing so fast. He's just gone.
Yep.
Dude, they are running
And,
over him
wow.
right now. They're all dead. Again. Just kidding, they're all good. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm not letting Abed get that torn on me. I'll just die to the rupture. Yeah, this is currently the quick pace we talked about. I mean, that's why Ramsey is on this, like, off-lane Lycan. You have a Bloodseeker who wants to play super aggressive, and they're just going to keep running at you.
Either this game ends in 20 minutes or after 20 minutes.
Radiant's bottom
I think it'll be a 25. It's looking like a 25 with the currentness right now. A full Maelstrom on Bloodseeker with that drum as well. Going to fly out.
Oh, Quinn stepping in. Gets hit with the Maledict. And Arteezy finds an opening to take out SVG as he tries to TP in. He's handled quick and fast. The damage. Oh, the duel. Hands the damage out the other direction. It's going to be in Arteezy's pocket now. Ooh. And then Sumail gets sliced on up. I am just feeling the morale leaking out from the Quincy crew right now.
Can he get the X up before he leaves? The rupture is just as good. It's another team wipe.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
You can't make that line and not finish off your plate. Come on now. Okay.
The torrents from Abed this game.
He's been on point. Dude, two full team wipes right before the 15-minute mark.
Yeah, this got out of hand real fast.
And the thing is, they can take Roshan very easily with Dazzle plus Lycan. They can just take all the objectives they want on Dire's side now.
I don't even know if your Quincy crew, if you just try to call a straight up timeout on all action and get to the grind of farm, or if you go balls to the wall opposite and just see if you can, catch EG off guard and try to pull back some momentum.
Did Undying win a single game? I feel like every time we watch a game of Undying, he just lose.
I believe, if I'm doing my math right, I think he's actually like 1-8. I think we saw one win. He has been getting dumpstered lately. And I like it, right? Because EG actually banned it in the first. EG banned it in the first phase both games, and then they make him feel comfortable, like, oh, maybe they forgot to ban our Undying, and then instead they just pick all these like tomb killers, middle lane. He's probably dead. He's definitely dead. It's a beat. They can't do anything. They're trying to. This is like Quincy Crew's playing like the old EG where they're so far down they're trying to farm out 3 different lanes, but they just keep getting picked off while they try to catch up. And I mean, there's not much else Radiant can do but try to split push. Damn, even treads on the Witch Doctor. That's how you know they're pretty rich.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Look at the attack speed from Bloodseeker. I even went for attack speed talent plus a howl.
He's owning.
Even extra from Necronomicon. It's Roche time.
Yep, let's go. Radiant will know what's happening because they do have some nice wards there, but can they do anything to stop it is the question. I'm going to probably go with a no.
And they're gone from the Roche pit.
Jeez.
Overwhelming gods. Let's go.
They're coming. They're thinking about contesting. Can they make it in time? Is it going to be too close? SVG from behind, dropping down the tombstone, overrolling off. But it's going to be all Dire. RTZ picks it up. Now let's see if Quincy Crew can make it out of this. Quinn stuck on the inside. Fly does get surrounded by Sumail, but he can't even finish off the little Witch Doctor. You are on the other front being mauled down. The heal bomb from Crit. All but certainly guarantees the finish there. The rest of Quincy Crew just frantic to try to make it out, but the result is the same.
Yep, they were... I don't know if they would have won that fight. They might have been able to steal if they were like 2 seconds earlier, but they just... It's so hard, especially when you have a Bloodseeker.
Oh, Ramses might die. Never mind.
The cripple. Skyrat.
Behind him.
Oh, he accidentally missed
Body
the
block.
bomb.
The body block. Where's the clap? 5 seconds.
Clap.
There's no way. DP's out.
Can he make... Oh, God, no. And yeah, this is the beatdown right now. This is... I love how EG... They just baited him with the draft. It was really, really well done. And that top lane, we can talk about it again because they got destroyed. The RTZ fly lane, first 2 kills, they bait out all the regen, the Voodoo Restoration first. It was just super
If I see someone getting Blood Rage level 1 on Bloodseeker, he's getting a report for sure. Like, why would you not use your mana with Blood Right?
Yeah, there's no reason not to. Because laning phase right now is just all about harass, get them lower, especially as a Bloodseeker, right? Because then you get level 2, you have a point in the thirst, you get a lot stronger. Don't ever get Q first, please.
And now EG can just kind of hold this side of the river and continue to constrict Quincy from being able to comfortably move out from their base. Or, it's a lineup position where the cores want to creep out and find their farming spots, but at the same time, you want to have the buddy-buddy system and not be stuck out on your own.
They also used the X mark on one of the heroes, and he brought the book 3 to Lycan. Now they're ready to go.
Yes, they are.
Because Courier was being used. That's a full mech on crit, on top of mana boots and medallion. What?
Yep.
He's 4, 0, and 11.
Yeah, I'd say Crit's just straight up owning this. Dude, he is owning this game.
Here they go, looking to siege into the base and try to close this one out sooner than later.
Yeah.
Quinn in a world of hurt manages to somehow get the ulti off, but not going to get much further than that. He is out for 40 seconds. No buyback there. Tower goes down. This seems to be all but certain for EG, and a trip to China in the MDL Major also seems to be in the book. Well, let's see if they can close it out. Sumail trying to fight up with
some sick torrents.
his teammate Yorar and SVG, but I don't think they have a candle to hold.
They do not, and there's the tip.
Radiant's middle tower.
Sumail throws it right back his direction. There is still opportunity for Quincy to be able to fight their way to the major.
One BO3 left.
They have a BO3 after this against J-Storm, who fell short going on against the Papegas.
Is under attack.
I'm surprised you don't say their team name more, Lacoste. Don't you love me?
I do.
I do. They're just running. I mean, this game is all but over. EG is just absolutely stunting on him. Looking like Birdman, Little Wayne right now. Chase him into the fountain. He won't. Scaredy cat. They kill Sumail. We might see the G's dropped here. They got Megan at 21 minutes. Yep.
It was a series. It was definitely a hype series that we were waiting to see. That game 3 probably definitely
A beatdown.
it was a beatdown. It definitely went from 0 to 100 faster than probably most expected.
Yeah, we didn't see Arteezy with the new team playing against the tier 1 team. Besides, I don't know how good Quincy is.
Yeah, we don't really know yet.
We don't know, but Arteezy feels like a different player, I would say. It feels like they're creating so much more space, and he joins the team fights a lot.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like, it's a bit of everything. You have the games where he's Spectre and he's just